Hey YouTube, Kimberzelik here, and welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of the drawbar Harbor Freight mini lathe, ER32 collet holder. Shot a lot of great video of part 2. Problem is well, I kind of woke up in the middle of the night and came out here and wasn't wearing a shirt. And let's just say the video is not for public consumption. Okay? Not pretty. So I'm going to kind of talk you through what I did to get where I'm at. And then we're going to work on cleaning this up, polishing. And I need to order it. Can't cost. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I don't have the. Can't quite articulate the position of the camera as well as I could on the other one. So I got a copper band in my chuck. I'm going to protect. So we're going to take about half of it and clamp down on that. Okay, so first let's take a look at the part and get rid of some of this stuff we don't need. So Mr. Bozo certainly made an appearance. So I started with this. Had her chucked up like this. And then I took my parting blade and I cut in my depth for this taper. So this blade, it doesn't say it on that side. So anyway, I was just left with some fins there, and I eventually just kind of took them all down. Then I came in with this large radius cutter and walked it down there. Left a little flat here. Drilled it, a number 7 drill all the way through. Tapped it 1/4 20, and then I countersunk or obviously I did the wrong end. So luckily there's plenty of room. No, I'm sorry. This is wrong. And this is, I loved the depth there is just under flush. And the problem is this taper has to go this way. So no problem, no fears. I had plenty of material in there, plenty of depth to I still have plenty of thread engagement. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start off with my ass. No, not that. I'm going to start off with maybe 120, 180, something like that, and work my way down to this 1000 automotive paper. At which point I may try to blue this with heat. I don't know what the 12L14 is going to do, and I kind of inadvertently did this V block, or I was heating up something for some reason. I think I might have been trying to anneal some copper maybe, and well, it was blocked up in that. But if I can get a similar effect to that, or if I can just go to the bluing solution, which I'm pretty low on. Matter of fact, I don't think I have enough to do that. So, like I said, we will start. And this really doesn't have to have a mirror finish or anything, but okay, right there you can see where my tool was hitting and missing. If I did a couple light thousandths cuts, I could probably have eliminated that, but I can eliminate it here too. So I'm not going to take you through that. I'm gonna work on that and bring you back. Okay. I'm gonna call that done. It's pretty much a mirror finish. I probably need to work on this piece a little more. But you know, this is just going to be hit by a hammer, and I still have this little imperfection in the thread. And once again, I'm not sure if you're going to see that or not, right here, to the left of that threaded. Should probably be wearing a respirator when I'm doing that sanding. I did cover up my ways part way through that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and at least clean this part up and blue it. And then I'll experiment with some heat on another piece. So, I don't know if I'm going to call that a mirror finish or not. How did we achieve that again? Started about 120, 180, 400, 600, then 1000. I did not wet sand the 1000. One thing is you have to finish each grade of paper. You have to get everything visible with that grade, because it'll show up right away when you switch to the next finer piece of paper. So then you need to go back to the last grade and work on that problem spot. And, you have to take a lot more time than I did with this to do a really nice job. But how far do you want to take this? It's just a tool. My pride wants me to take it to a mirror finish. There we are. Okay, this is just come out of the sink. It's as hot as my water is, which is scalding. So I just want to get a liberal amount of oil on all the surfaces. And be sure I get it down inside here. Probably a little bit overdone. And like I said, in the past, I have taken that and warmed it. I think that was probably a little overkill. So let's put that up there. Let's get just wipe this down. Not worrying about fingerprints so much anymore. Get the bulk of that out of the cracks and crevices. I'll take any and all advice on how to do this the right way. Go ahead and put it together for video purposes anyway. So there is the finished item, and that is we might as well take it all the way. So there's the finished drawbar. .12mm thread, and I had someone in the comments talk about how they cheat a little bit, and they take this down a few thousandths from 12mm, and I have usually done that in the past also, but I wanted to see if I could get full thread, full engagement. That's it. I'm very pleased with that. I know it's, in the scheme of things, it's not a big deal. The big deal is going to be when I make turn this into Blondie Hex magic tube, I forget what she calls it. Basically, you're parting off the lid, boring internal threads, then you're doing external threads on the lid, screw it all together, turn it all down on centers, the seam disappears. It seems that you just have a really light slug of metal when it actually has a hollow compartment inside. And that's a request from a friend at work. I'm going to try to do it with that material. I'm going to try to single point thread both the internal and the external threads on that. Because basically I'm as big as I want the opening to be. I'm not going to have any taps or dies large enough to do that. So that'll be my first real test of internal and external threads matching up. Thanks guys, appreciate you coming along. We'll see you next time.